Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sylvanide server. Um, just wanted to, sit down for a relaxing little session, and you know what? I'm going to get the music turned off. I do. We're going to turn that up just a little bit. Normally, I have music playing, but if I'm going to be doing a recording, I can't really be doing that, which is, that's fine. But I'm just gonna sort of keep going with what I've been doing. Obviously, we've been doing a lot of builds, so we have several members of the Sylvanide Discord going on here. There's me and I believe at the moment about 3 other people. And we're just kind of doing our own thing. This is my build. This is my home cave. I guess I should give you guys a tour and show you what's going on here. You sort of saw it. So we've spawned in this sort of gorgeous, mountain range. And I started building into a cave, and I decided that I was going to make it a Zen cave. And I'm using this skulk block here as a little sort of doorbell. So this is the front. Let's go ahead and show you guys what this is. So this is the front. So it's got a nice little gate. I think I'm going to improve this eventually. But for the time being, this is sort of what it is. A little bamboo, background and what have you. Some candles up front, my little doorbell. Consequently, all of the skulks in the building are named Jim. So everybody say hi to Jim. Hi, Jim. And we're going to go down here, enter our first little hallway. Got some nice columns going with some nice little lanterns in it. We'll see this aesthetic throughout the build because I built this section sort of first. And I really liked it, so I decided to incorporate it into the rest of the build. But so I found this little crack in the ground. It wasn't, well, not little, but I found this crack in the ground, and I decided I was going to live here. As you do with all good Minecraft builds. So we've got that same sort of motive going here, building pillars into the wall and so on. This one's a little bit different, just because I think I was short some materials when I built it, but I think it turned out okay ultimately. I still like it a lot. We've got our waterfall going down, and we'll go look down there in a minute. But if you walk up here, you have a really pretty view of the inside of this cave that is attached to the rest of my home. And I do plan, I think, eventually to start building up here. But we're not quite there yet, so we'll see about that. But there's more in there that I want to show you guys just later. It's a little entryway. I am connected to the water here. I plan to make this like a crossover bridge so you can walk over it and still get through the water, although this is a dead end, so I'm not sure who would be coming through here, but just a thought. We're not connected to the ocean or anything. So I also have my fields here, which I'm doing in a sort of mountain step manner. And once I get it all finished up, it will eventually all just look like a bunch of steps, and we'll have all kinds of plants and what have you. Well, that was very loud. So one of the other things that we're doing here is I'm gonna have these sugarcane going all around, because sugarcane is sort of essential to building a good library. And in case you're wondering, obviously you're looking at some stuff and you're like, wait, that's not what that's supposed to look like. I'm using the I believe it's the default EX Plus texture pack, which is basically default with a few tweaks here and there. Like the birch trees aren't, the color they regularly are. They're a little different. But yeah, so, and this, I haven't fleshed this out very much. I haven't spent a whole ton of time on it. I do plan to sort of carve this out and make steps up to go to like a farm area. I don't have any horses yet. I do have some cows. There, you can probably see there's like a right where I'm looking at, there's like a big square. I have a bunch of cows in there, and I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do with that yet, but and you can sort of see the other side of the mountain here with all the bamboo. I do plan to fully like cover this hill with bamboo at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it. But I will. And we're going to replace all of these walls with stone, I believe, at least halfway up to one dirt block. So one dirt block on top, and the rest of it will be brick wall, I'm thinking. But we will we'll cross that bridge when we get there. This area over here, I plan to do a red sand sort of Zen garden area. There's a squid that died over here. That's not good. I keep having that problem. I fleshed this out, and as you can see, some of the water is uneven, so stuff keeps getting trapped and dying, and I gotta fix that. But so this little area, I'm not, again, I'm sort of in a place where I'm not overly sure what I want to do with it, but I'm gonna do something. It just hasn't come to me yet. I gotta spend some more time looking at it and thinking about it. But I am gonna do a little red sand Zen garden over here. I already have the sand for it. My good friend Termin, he helped me get this. Good old Rampager. But so we got all the sand. There's a mesa a fairly good distance away that we traveled to and got that back from. So yeah, so that's the outside. I've covered this in leaves. I do plan to cover the rest of it in foliage as well. I have to go get more foliage and actually get around to doing that, because I want it to look like, you know, sort of like a paradise in a little crevice. That's just why the waterfall, because this is not a natural waterfall. This is one that I just sort of started with no, you know, real sort of plan. So this is Gym 2. This was because on the side over here, I'm connected directly to a mine shaft, and a lot of monsters were coming through here at the time. Oh, excuse me. So I had to construct a little wall, and occasionally, despite my best efforts, I still get some zombies and things that spawn like way up there and then travel down the waterfall. So I have Jim here to let me know, Jim 2 to let me know when they're coming by. So as we continue, again, a lot of this is not fleshed out. I've put a lot of work into it, but it's not complete, unfortunately. So we have more of this sort of pillar look. We have quick access down here to the storage room, and if you keep going that way, I actually have a cave spider spawner that I put together, looked up a little video and learned how to make it. It's been quite useful. And then this way, I'm going to eventually build a bigger sort of library. There's an ancient city down this way, which is how I found all the skulk stuff. I was looking for all of the black stone that I'm using. That's not what it's called. I forget what it's called, but all of this, because I knew that it existed underground, but I never imagined that I would find an ancient city while I was digging all of that up. So that's been a lot of fun. I haven't had a lot of chance to explore that ancient city, but I really want to have people come with me and do a sort of team adventure, because that would be the first time that I've really gone down there. Oh, I left myself a little checklist. It's just plant potatoes. I'm really glad that I left myself a checklist, because I would not have remembered that I had a potato. And I have one. I have exactly one, which I think is hilarious. Oh, I hear a skeleton. Yeah, I have exactly one potato. This is where my little like quick I had like a quick enchanting area here that I took down. I don't know what I'm going to put in there just yet. I might put like a kitchen or something. I'm not sure. But I have quick access to storage, and this goes 2 levels. So I have like immediate storage, and then you go down a level, and there's some more storage down here, main storage room. And I am thinking that I might, because I already have these stairs here, I'm thinking I might change the way these stairs look and back them up a few blocks so I can flesh out the rest of this and have like a level and then go down and have these stairs going down to another level. But I'm not 100% sold on that just yet. And also I have to work out the details of how it's going to look, because it's very sort of, you know, threadbare currently. Um, but we will get to that. I'm very excited about what this is going to look like when it's finished. But we have to get to that point. So right now, just, you know, basic torches and what have you. I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stone. I have a lot of dirt. Quick crafting station and some ovens there. But let's go on around this way so you guys see it. So again, with the foliage motif, I do plan to get it up there. So basically wherever you go, you can see it. Just because I like the way that looks. I'm gonna add some more of these blackstone like podiums to these fences to make it look a little more, you know, like a safety net instead of just a random fence. Down there, that's that cave spider spawner that I was talking about. The skeleton around here somewhere. Do I have any? Oh, right, I forgot. Recently I went out on an adventure looking for stuff and did not find what I was looking for, I don't think. There we go. But I did find some other stuff. I found an abandoned town and a bell, and I found a couple of wooden shovels, and what did I find? Carrots, some sunflowers I decided to take with me, and some of these lilies. What was I looking for? Sugarcane, because I didn't want to wait for that sugarcane farm to grow, because you can't do the zero tick thing anymore. And if you don't know what that is, there's not really any point in looking it up anymore because you can't do it anymore. But it was an exploit that allowed you to grow sugarcane faster. And it's been a long time since I did that. But you can't do it anymore. So this is my quick enchanting and larder room. This is probably one of my more favorite sections. I'm thinking about replacing the lights here. Because I don't know, what I'm thinking of is extending these logs to go all the way over to create an overhang, and then maybe fixing these lights, you know, in a way that makes more sense. But I'm not sure quite yet. Nothing that I do is really set in stone. Most of the time I just kind of approach a project, and as I go, I just sort of put it together. So that's how this one came together too. I was doing the sort of pillar motif. That's really loud music. I was doing the sort of pillar motif, and I found that making like a crosshatch roof with the these logs here looks really cool, and give it a little bit of depth with some half slabs. And so now it looks really nice, and I'm very happy with the way that this turned out. And I hope that, you know, my sort of continued builds will look like this in the future, because this is sort of, you know, it's very cozy, and that's the way that I like to build, despite what, you know, all that looks in there. This is sort of more my area. So I've got my larder over here, so I've got all my seeds and things. There's my one potato. And these are all empty until I get some more seeds. And then I've got my meats in here. I don't have a ton right now because I'm in the process. Ooh. These are all of my plant-based foods. I found some really interesting things. Something that was new in this update, I think, are the glowberries. I don't know what those are for. I don't know if they're just like a food, but it seems like the only place I can find them is in the ancient city. So not overly sure. I have a ton of bread, which should be a surprise to exactly no one, seeing how much wheat I had. And this is the other things that are technically edible but not technically food. So this is my quick enchanting station. I'm still working on it. It's gonna be a full enchanting station eventually, and I'm gonna build a library. And once I build that library, my this quick enchanting station will go away. And I might make use of that room for more larder storage, or I might just move the larder into that room altogether, and just fill these bricks up. I'm not sure, but this definitely is not the final layout for this. And it has most to do with the fact that I'm not done making the storage area yet. But I do plan to make moves with this. So this is not the final area for it, but the good news is I have a Silk Touch pickaxe, so I will be able to pick up all these bookshelves and not really have to super worry about it. What else is there? I think that's pretty much it for the time being. And as far as like stuff that I've finished, this is my spawn point. I really have to make myself like a bedroom. But one of the other things that I wanted to do was to continue to flesh out in this direction as well, and have the rest of the team sort of make their own rooms. You know, like maybe down here, flesh this out and bring some rooms into the chase, and have them build their own rooms, so that way, you know, they can customize, and when we go on like adventures and stuff, they can just come in here and you know, kit up, and then we can go. Another thing on the list is I have to replace these stairs up here, because obviously they're just, thank you, Jem. They're just stone stairs right now, and that does not look great. My thing is that I don't know if I want to change up the floor entirely, or if I just want to make these junglewood stairs, but I suppose time will tell. How'd you get in there? You little... All right, we're gonna do this real quick. Oh, where are you? Sneaky. Oh. First time I've blocked something with that shield. This is my throw stuff away area. So, like, for instance, don't really need the wheat seeds. I also plan to make different rooms for different things. I have a loom, I have a jukebox. I'm gonna throw together probably like a smithing room as well. Because despite the inconvenience of all of that, I enjoy having like large homes. So I've got a little hidden anvil for the time being, and it's right near the storage room. So that makes enough sense to me. Let's grab some, actually two things. Let's turn down the audio real quick. There we go. That's not what I needed. I need fabricated wood. There we go. So let's grab some of these planks real quick and finish this up. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Very neat. Is that still doable? Can I go one? I can go more. I have to... I gotta fix this. Oh, that's gonna throw off my whole plan. That's okay. That's okay. We'll fix that in a little bit. So we're gonna leave... Do I want to fill this in? Yeah, I want to fill this in. We're just gonna fill in this space real quick. Just for the heck of it. So it's a little tight, but I think I can work with that, especially given that the rest of this is the way that it is. I've also considered knocking out this wall. Let's see how that looks. I'm gonna have to put these two... What is that? Oh, this is a retextured arrow. I have not had this texture pack for very long, so I'm still figuring out what stuff looks like, but I like the way that it's presenting. Seems really nice. Can I do this number? Not really. Okay. How do we do this? Well, we could do that. And again, it's kind of tight, but oh well, that works for now. That works for now. And I guess technically, if I do this number, yeah, okay, that technically matches the rest of the room. I'm gonna need more wood. I think I'm gonna have to make a run for jungle wood because I've used a lot of it. Should I use for the cover blocks? More jungle wood, I imagine. That's the one I need. Cacao planks. Did they rename this? They did. Okay, it's not jungle wood anymore. They're cacao planks. Well, it's jungle wood. Don't anybody get freaked out. I want to bring the sort of this like pillar thing. I want to bring that in here as well. And I think that's going to be a fun little challenge because I'm not sure how it's going to look. So it should be, let's see, if there's a pillar there, and that's a clear one. There should be a pillar behind that. So we're going to flesh that out, make that a pillar, flesh that out, that a pillar, flesh this out. Really gonna stop. It's getting really dark in here now. I guess I could just get rid of that, huh? Actually, if I get rid of all this, I can have one flat ceiling. No, I cannot. Okay, well, I tried. That's part of the upstairs. Let's do this. Let's do this. Need the rest of those. Very good. That look too weird? No, I think that looks okay. It's not perfect, but I'm sure I'll come up with something later. I wonder what I should put here. I could put more fencing over here, I guess. Do I have enough fence for that? I might. Hold on. Oh, thank God, those are full blocks. I got scared for a second. I was like, please don't let those be half blocks. Although, it might look kind of... that might look kind of neat. Let's check that out first before I do this. That might look kind of cool. I'm not sure yet. There's only one way to find out. I need to make more half slabs. Actually, are those here? Yes, they are. I use so many half slabs in this build. It's ridiculous. And then... do I like that? I don't know. Oh, actually, I'm stupid. I don't need half slabs if they're going to reach down that far. We can just use full planks at that point. Okay, so that's got a little more texture to it. Or texture, a little more depth, I guess. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I sort of like that. Yeah, I sort of like that. Okay. And then here we can... Oh, I actually do need slabs right here then. Okay. Yeah, I see that. I see that happening. Well, why don't we get rid of this? Oh, we could put a pillar right there, I guess. Do I have any? I do. See, this is why I started sorting everything, because I am terrible for just grabbing stuff and putting it in my my inventory and then never doing anything with it. Actually, I wonder how some stairs. Do I like stairs better? No, I do not. It's all about making those critical decisions. Oh, I do have more of these. And that's generally how I get my stuff to look the way that it does. Not saying that I'm like the best builder out there, because I'm definitely not. But when it comes to matters of personal taste, the customer is always right. And in this case, I think that I do like that. Well, that's like this like over thing here. This wasn't here originally. I realized that the wall sort of intersected the space, so I got rid of it. And I do like the way that it travels now, but I don't know if I like the way that it looks. So, because I could... No, that's not what I wanted. I fought with this one for a while, and I tried it several different ways, because I could just do this, right? And that looks better. It looks more supported. But then you impede like on this wall, and well, okay, I guess if I'm gonna have pillars, that looks a lot better, actually. Can I start this? No. If I start that any sooner, you won't be able to walk into the larder. Okay. Well, Yeah. All right. So we're getting this going now. Let's start replacing the pillars here and see how we're doing. Oh, that's part of the floor, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Now make brick half slabs. Is that a thing that I can do? It totally is. Oh, thank God, Minecraft. Okay. Let's put that there, and oh, you know what? It's actually on underneath the that thing, so I think we'll be okay. Oh well, I can't do that for the rest of them though. Is the thing, because the rest of them I think are just the floor. Yeah, the rest of the, sometimes, you know, trying to make this as compact as it is. Okay, so we are gonna have to. It doesn't matter anyway because. Okay, so it's literally just these ones that I'm gonna have a problem with. Do I have any more oak logs? I don't. Son of a gun. Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to do this for now, and I'm gonna have to come back and change it because the theme is that there's one oak log beam for all of the for all of the pillars, and it's the way that this whole thing works basically. So even if you look up past the half slabs, you can't see it from the front, but on the inside you can clearly see there's an oak beam. So we're going to continue that because this oak beam, funnily enough, runs exactly where it should on this side. And you won't be able to see it over here, but that's fine. So I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. Plus I need oak wood anyway. Because it's part of the pillars themselves. So if you look at these pillars over here, you see it's black rock, jungle slab, oak wood, and on the inside, well, I haven't done this yet, but I should have done it over here, question mark. Yeah. So you have blackstone tile, oak wood top, oak wood stand, and then the lantern, Jesus words, the lantern, the lantern itself, and then a cover of some kind. So here I have the mahogany ones up on the second floor. You see there's more jungle ones, and I also have jungle ones over here. So I guess if I'm flip-flopping like that, I might have to put the jungle ones in here. Although I do like the mahogany. It seems very I don't know, just something about that is better in my opinion. It makes my brain happy. And that's like the whole point of Minecraft. So I mean, I might just go with the mahogany ones then. I need the full blocks, please, not the half blocks. Thank you. Perfect. So let's see. This will be a pillar. Very good. This will be fleshed out. Ooh. Oh, it's not gonna matter anyway. I'm gonna cover that. This will be a pillar. Very good. You see, and it's these sort of like little monotonous things that... No. Oh, you know what I could do, though? I could make this an oak beam. I think I'm going to do that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to replace these solid blocks here, and I'm going to make it like an oak beam. And then it'll sort of match up to the rest of the room, or the rest of the you know, the pillars and what have you. Sort of keep the theme going. I don't know why I'm so on about these pillars, but they just look really good in my opinion, you know. I think it's one of those things that I've sort of discovered for myself that I'm probably going to incorporate into you know, like future builds. Just as, you know, sort of stepping stone, because that's one of the things that I really like about Minecraft is that no matter how many times that you've built something, there's probably a new arrangement or a new way to look at it that you haven't seen before. And you continuously grow in terms of your ability. to recognize these sort of patterns and to use them at will. And it's really kept me going in terms of like having a spirit for Minecraft, you know? So yeah. There we are. And this one will be fleshed out. Very good. Perfect. So I thought for a long time about doing a sort of series, now that I'm done geeking out about my build, about doing a series centered around finding these patterns in Minecraft and just sort of continuing building and going on, but also being able to sit with myself and have honest conversations and maybe touch on some things that other people might be worried about. Because, you know, we live in a big world, and sometimes it's nice to be able to hear other opinions, you know, and to sit and sort of have that self conversation, even if it means getting the topic from somebody else. And I wonder often if the kind of advice that I give in real life, because I give a lot of advice. I wonder if that could help anybody out there, you know? But it's not something I've ever actually done before. I don't know. Just kind of thinking off the top of my head, but maybe I'll do it, you know? Because really, what's the harm in it? I mean, nobody's gonna, probably not watch these videos, but you never know. Somebody might see it and think, oh, you know, it was good advice. Or maybe it was bad advice, and somebody wants to call me out on that. Can't really blame them for it. Everybody's got different opinions on it. Thank you, Gym 2. I need a Gym 3 and 4, and I also need to figure out how I'm going to cover this up, because it's a little ugly, I'm not going to lie. There we go. Well, I missed a section. I looked right at that earlier, didn't I? That's not what I wanted to do. Nope. It's okay. We can make do. Alright. Well, this is looking a good sight better than it did when we came in, at least. That sounds like a not friend. Ah, he's on the other side. We'll be alright. I also need some more of that deep slate. That's what it's called. I need some more deep slate bricks. Doesn't look like I have any. Well, that's okay. We'll come back to... Oh, that's right. I gotta burn this cobblestone. We'll come back to this in a little bit. I gotta do some enchanting. I want to see what kind of enchantment I can get on my shovel. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. That's why I was looking for sugarcane in the first place. I wanted to get the second row of my library so I can enchant my shovel. Well, I guess let's go take a look and see how that sugarcane's doing now. It should be a little more grown, at least. I forget exactly how much you need in order to build paper. I think it's 3, if I'm not wrong, but I've been wrong before. Okay, let's see. This is nature miscellaneous, and is there anything else that needs to go in here? Some insects I don't need. I'm gonna put bone meal in here just because I don't really have a place to put it. But this little bell, I have a plan for this little bell, so it's gonna go in the misc for now. Let's see, adventure tools, no, weapons and tools. Here we go. So I'll put my shovels I found in there. I don't need this for the time being, though I feel as though I will, so probably going to be back for it, but we shall see. Cobblestone I'm going to go through in the lava. Throw that wood back in there. Let's see, that's fabricated. That's not. Oh, I got a bone. I'm finding that. I also want to enchant this bow and see if I can't get an infinity enchantment on it, because that would be nice. But I have to look up and find out whether or not you can get that from enchanting the bow, or if I have to start enchanting books. Because if I have to start enchanting books, then that has just doubled my need for paper. Eat some bread. A little bit hungry, I think. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, it has grown a little bit. Okay, so we can sort of expand that. I want to get to a place where I have a good amount. Before I start taking from it all over the place. All, you know, willy-nilly. Oh no, get back here. So 20, that's not bad. So we can effectively more than double the amount that I actually have. And I know some more serious Minecraft players, they're like, oh, you can do this and that and all the other, and I'm more of a casual player, so, you know, I do what I know, and that keeps me going. So if it hinders, you know, the fastest progress that I can have, that's okay. Mostly I play Minecraft so that way I can relax and get some ideas out there, you know. I mean, I suppose that's what most people play Minecraft for, but there is that group of Minecraft players who, by all rights, are really good at the game. In terms of, like, the progression sort of stuff. And that's, like, all they do. And props to those guys, because that takes maybe not a lot of focus, I'm not sure. But it takes more focus than I have. I guess while we're waiting for those sugarcane to grow, we can go grab some oak wood. I've used a lot of oak wood in this build, and the local area is suffering from it. Something else I like about this server also is that we have two things enabled. We have one thing enabled and one thing disabled. So we have fall damage disabled, because on our last server, fall damage was probably one of the biggest pitfalls, no pun intended. Who am I kidding? Every pun intended. Fall damage was probably the #1 thing that killed us, just because we are a bunch of impatient gamers, and we like to jump off stuff. That's our idea of fun. So we decided that if we were gonna be in this world, we didn't want to have the consequence of fall damage, so we turned it off. So we do not have any fall damage. The other thing that we have turned on is keep inventory, because for the most part, the people that play on here do so after work or in their off time. And in today's world, it's hard to get away from a job without giving a lot of hours to it. Like, for instance, my job, I probably work 9 to 10 hours a day. And when I'm here, when I'm playing Minecraft, when I'm relaxing, I like for it to be an experience that I can enjoy and come back to. And losing my inventory all the time and losing all of the progress I may have made with whatever was in my inventory is really frustrating when you don't have a lot of time to devote to it. So we just decided to turn on keep inventory, and it's worked well enough for us. And I think that even the people who don't work regular jobs and play on here, I think that they enjoy that too, because it's one less hassle in a game that's supposed to be fun. But I suppose everyone, you know, no matter who you are, you always sort of define your own, you know, you have your own term for fun. You're trying to define words and cut wood at the same time. I have one brain cell, and it's on break. Oh, I didn't cut that whole tree down. That's bad arboring. Gotta be more careful. Oh no, I'm gonna need some dirt. There we are. I'm gonna need some more dirt. I also like this texture pack because it retextures some stuff. Like this acorn is actually a an oak acorn. It's an oak tree. It's just retextured and renamed. And I like that a lot. You know, little things like that. Um, are you the last one, friend? No, you're not. You have a sneaky sibling over here. You have any more ninja siblings in here, Mr. Wood? I think you do. That's the other tree. No, that's the other tree. Okay, I think that's all of it. Yep, it's starting to decompose. All right. Alrighty. So yeah. And you know we have pretty basic plugins as well. There's like an AFK plugin. You've probably noticed as well that it has been the afternoon for the entire time that I've been on, and that is because it is permanently the afternoon. It's like that perfect hour. You get really good lighting, and don't really have to worry about your visibility and all of that. Ooh, this calcite. I don't think I've seen this before. It's really pretty. I don't know if I'll have a use for this, but we're going to take it anyway. I wonder if calcite only forms on mountains. Kind of interesting. This is the other thing I like about adventuring in Minecraft is that you never know what you're going to find. Out of curiosity, no, I'm going to have to bring this to a stone cutter and see what I can do with it. I'm willing to bet all kinds of cool things, but we shall see. So this is another way that I build, is that I kind of go out and I see materials, and as I see materials, if I decide I want to take them, then I do, and at that point I start thinking about ways that I can incorporate them in whatever I'm building, which is really lethargic for me when I look back on builds. I'm like, oh yeah, started out as something plain and made it into something a little less plain. But I do like when stuff is, sort of has layers, and I enjoy different textures and things being put together, as long as they work. But I do know, there's nothing wrong with enjoying sort of a plain look, or a more, what's a good word for it? A more simple look, I suppose. If you don't, I know a lot of people play Minecraft and a lot of people don't come back to it because they think that they'd have to like make all these big complex builds, or they have to do this and that, and if they don't build like an entire city, then there's no point in playing. But I think a lot of times people forget that sort of the whole point of Minecraft is to make things as you see fit. And if you make something that you don't like, then you can remake it or tear it down and make something new. Or, you have the option of just sort of doing what I do and living in things that already exist and just adding to it, or finding structures and deleting parts that you don't like and changing that. And it's a lot of fun being able to see a world as you've made it. There's some really great flat feel. Oh, change the sheep. This texture pack has also changed the animals. I haven't seen all of them yet. I've seen the cows and I've seen the horses and a couple of other animals, but I hadn't seen the sheep until now. They look a little bit more like sheep. I found that there's another texture pack somewhere that changes the animals a little bit further to look like their real life counterparts. And I think I want to go find it because the pigs in it were really, really cute. and have little piggy people. Well, you can see my house from here, or well, you can see all of the wheat over there from here. Oh, it's neat. I'm trying to sort of stay away from where I live because I have ravaged that area of oak trees. How many oak trees? Oak wood do I have? 21. Let's go for another full stack, and then we'll head on to the jungle and grab a stack of jungle wood. Or maybe a couple of stacks of jungle wood, I'm not sure. Suppose it all depends. I said jungle wood. I just said let's grab another stack, and I'm already headed over to the jungle. Doing a good job, I think. Alrighty then. Let's get these ones too. So the other thing, ooh, so there is a beehive close. Okay, there's a way to build a beehive and get the bees into the beehive, but I don't know how to do that just yet. I'm gonna have to look that up. There are things about Minecraft that I don't know because I sort of took a break from Minecraft for a long time. Before the bees update even, if that tells you how long. And I've missed out on a lot of steps in terms of things that you can do. And as I discover stuff, I'm having a great time sort of figuring out where it fits in my builds and like what I'm going to do with it. And it's like rediscovering Minecraft again. So, you know, if you liked discovering Minecraft in the first place, you know, you spent a lot of time playing it when it first came out. Perhaps if you've been gone for a few updates, come on back because they've added a lot of stuff, and a lot of really cool new mobs and areas that you can go to. They've overhauled swamps. I ran into a whole swamp the other day, just sort of adventuring out trying to find stuff to build with, and they really have given swamps a lot of love. They look like actual swamps now, and you can find little frogs in the swamp. And it's a lot of fun to traverse. Like, not that Minecraft wasn't fun to traverse in the first place, because you never know what you're gonna find. But now they've added a sense of adventure to walking into a new biome, because even though you know it's there, you never know exactly what you're gonna run into. And they've sort of amplified that. It's just some more calcite. I think I might have enough calcite. I have 3 stacks of calcite. If we need, we'll come back to this if we need more. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. So we have 2 stacks of oak logs, and a lot of other miscellaneous items that I don't necessarily need, but we're gonna keep them anyway. Let's go get some jungle wood, and then we'll go back again and check on our sugarcane. So we can start building our library. Hello, little bees. Good to see you. Look at all these acorns. So many acorns. Ooh. I don't know what that sound was. Strange. Yeah, I'm not sure what that sound was, but apple, some sticks, more acorns. More acorns. You know what? I should plant those acorns probably. 28. 28 acorns. Let's replant these. Talk about, you know, not cutting a tree all the way down, being a bad arborist. Well, I think it would be even worse if I didn't replant these trees. Oh, hello, Mr. Pig. Stripey Pig. So yeah, we're just gonna replant these trees on this hill, and we're gonna spread them out a little bit, because otherwise they don't grow, and that's no bueno. There we go. There we go. All the acorns taken care of. And now, you know, we're going to have a new tree of hills. Hill of trees. Yes. English. Very good. My first language. All right. I like how tall that tree is, but I don't know if I should cut it down. Although, I don't think that's this kind of tree I'm thinking of. Ooh. So I could just cut down like the skinny tall ones and be happy with that. But I think the amount of wood that I use, the amount of jungle wood that I use in these builds it's not insignificant. Because most of my builds are jungle wood because this jungle was here when I started, and that was the most abundant source of wood that I could find. So we're gonna go find a bigger one. I don't know if there are any bigger ones left. Oh, there's one right there. Perfect. Next to a very interesting cave. Oh, I've looked at this cave. It is a very interesting cave. Very interestingly shaped. We'll go take a look at it in a minute. First, I gotta cut down this tree. I need the wood from the tree. Okay, so let's go down. This is always a little tricky. Ah, there we go. So I know this is an old trick, and it seems really obvious, but when you're cutting down these jungle trees, you just make stairs, pretty much, if you start at the bottom. I like to climb up like I did, and then kind of just cut out a hole and do as I just did, or as you just saw me do, because I think it's faster. But if you don't really have a path up, or if there aren't as many vines on it as this one has, then you can just start a little stairway at the bottom and work your way up. And it definitely takes longer, but you'll get your wood, you know? You can hear the vines breaking. Oh. A little branch going off here. There we are. Just take care of that. So I think one of these trees, I think typically is about a stack of wood. I think one stack of logs makes 4 stacks of planks. So I think for now that should be enough. Ooh, oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. So it was a little bit more than a stack. That's all right. We'll take the extra 2 logs. All right. Did I get any jungle wood trees? No, I'll go back over once it's broken down a little bit and replant those trees. Yeah, this is a very interesting cave. I haven't been in it yet. Just because I've been working on my own cave, but yeah, gotta go down there at some point, take a look. All right, did you drop some? Ooh, you must be underground. You scared me. I was gonna have to fight for my life. Notice that some more wood. Notice that I took out my torch to fight that zombie, because that is the prime tool for fighting the evils of this world, obviously. Okay, a lot of sticks, not a lot of jungle saplings. So I got a cocoa bean, or a cacao bean, I suppose, as it's called. Oh, well, that's a shame. I'm sure I have some jungle saplings somewhere. I'm just not sure where exactly. But I'll have to find them. Oh, is that what I think it is? No, those are more cacao beans. Okay. I'll have to go looking specifically for some jungle saplings one day, because I really need to replant some of this jungle that I've sort of just taken from it. I haven't really done it any justice. But let's head on home, and we'll break down our wood and go take a look at those sugar canes and see how far we are now. Because I think the tick rate on this server is slightly increased. I'm not totally sure, because I have some wheat over here that still hasn't grown, despite the fact that I planted it, I don't know, probably well over an hour in game ago. Or, well, an hour in real life. It was over 2 sessions, but it's definitely been more than an hour since they were planted, so. Let's take these oak logs real quick and go put those down in the storage area. Let's see how we're doing with that. Yeah, okay. So let's put that here. Yeah, here we go. So, yeah. There we are. Nice little channel to follow. Does that look too weird? No. I think that looks all right. I definitely need to flesh out the rest of that, but go back and reference these real quick. So let's see, deep splate, and then half slab, and then log. Okay. Actually, I suppose it doesn't really matter what block is at the very top as long as it's a block. So we could put a block here. No. So, oh, how am I going to do this? I'm going to have to shorten those ones up. But these ones, it should be a block. Oh, okay. I'm going to back it up one. Okay, so it's going to be a block, stairs right there. Which... Ah, stairs, here we go. Yeah, so a block, stairs, that there, that there. Oh, I guess I could just... Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. So these ones are going to have to be a little bit different because of size constraints, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Let's do this real quick. So a block, do that. Stairs. Cool. Okay, and then these ones are going to be a little different. They're just going to be stairs, and then stump, and then I'm just going to have to put the thing in there. So we're going to have stairs, stump, and then put the lantern in there, little lantern boy. And I guess I'm going to have to get some bricks to cover those 3 edges, but that's okay. So do this, that, and push this out, and there, there. That one's going to be a little different too because it's got the beam. Yeah. And then bam, push that out. Block and some stairs and down there. Good. See, a little weird, but you know, we're gonna have to change it even more because these ones are taller. I want to flush out that corner. I kind of like the way it looks now. We'll see. So let's do a block here. I don't know if that's gonna work out right. Oh no, it did. Okay. I was afraid that wouldn't work out the way I wanted it to, but it's symmetrical. One there, perfect. There was a time when I had a build going in a personal world where I had built, I guess, something similar to a larder, but it was like a little wine cellar, and it was really cute, and I loved that. I loved that little build to death, and I don't remember exactly how I did it, but I tried. Oh, excuse me, I gotta get a stretch on. I tried replicating it, couldn't quite get it down. So I think I ultimately ended up giving up on it, but don't that's not a lesson for the kids. You know, lesson for the kids should be don't give up on stuff. But you know, Minecraft, if you can't remember exactly how you build something, maybe try something different. You'd be surprised what you end up with. So let's do that and block this. Should I? Ooh, that's a good question. I wonder if I should put a beam up there. Because in that case, I don't need these blocks here. I'm gonna put a beam up. I like the beam. The beam is good. Plus it makes it symmetrical on both sides when you're going down the hall. That's tough. Okay. Because in that case, I could fill in that. I could put that here, and then I could put stairs on those. And I think I like that just a little bit better. Gosh darn it. Okay. Yeah, that's just how it's gonna have to be. It's gonna look a little jank, but yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. Okay. Well, gosh. And then these ones are gonna have to drop down like that. Yep. Okay. I might find a way to even all this out, but sometimes having asymmetrical stuff can be nice too. Or you know what I could do? I could just stack that. Moment of terror. I could just stack that up like that and then do like this number, I suppose, so that all the lights are even. Or even-ish. Perhaps I should get rid of this. And then... Oh, that would make it very even. Okay, so we'll put a half slab here. And you're going to be kind of looking down at it, so we'll put the log there instead. I'm going to put another half slab because I'm stupid and I will burn myself. But then you can't see the thing. Okay, well, we'll get rid of this other half slab. How am I going to do this? Maybe get rid of this right here and then... Ah, yes. Okay, I think that's going to be how I'm going to have to do it. So put that there, put that here, half slab there, and then just kind of live with the discrepancy in height. Yeah, I think we can do that. I think that's doable. All right. And then should be 2, I think. Yes. Do this number. Oh no, that needs to be a log. Log. Stair. We'll put some torches in here for the time being. So I build some lanterns. Now, I do want to see how this is going to end up looking lighting wise, because I'm actually not sure. I haven't tried it yet. Obviously, you guys just watched me build all these, so. Oh, that's really good. Okay. I'm gonna have to, I think, add some panel lighting, maybe behind the chests. But I like the way that looks. That sort of like low lighting level, which is sort of what I've been trying to achieve throughout the entire build. But we've just now gotten to that point. So I think, did I? Oh, I think I did. Oh, because, okay, well, can we add a... I wonder if I shouldn't do that then. So we have the post sitting sort of down a peg. Let's see if we can match these up a little better. See what I was talking about with building stuff, and maybe you find parts you don't like. So you go back and you change it up a little bit until you find something that you do like. Well, in this case, that is exactly what I've just done. I hear a spider. Where are you at, friend? Ooh. Ow. Well, we found him. All right. So that's exactly what I've just done here is I found what I liked, and now I am new. That's not what I want to do. Now I am changing it so that it looks a little bit more presentable. And that looks much more presentable. Wow. I'm not going to say that that's an overly profound difference, but that's significantly better than what we started with, I think. I just have to replace these back panels. But I am going to have to do some panel lighting over here. Just some little, maybe glowstone? I don't know. I have to get to the nether before I'm allowed to do that. This needs to change. Do I have, yes. Retrieve some deep sleep brick here. Get that going all the way down. I have the perfect amount too. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Lovely. Okay. Well, I think that we've done a pretty solid amount of work for today. So thank you for sitting with me and sort of just listening through me talking to myself. Hopefully I'll do this a little bit more and have some time to, you know, work on myself and work on the Minecraft and, you know, work on some of the world's problems and decide for myself what things need changing and what things are okay as they are. So until next time, you guys have a good day.